up? What up? This is another episode of Booze and Reviews. It's your man Mugu, your man's Critique,
Watch your mouth,
and your man's T. Roy.
What up,
Yeah, we hit y'all with another episode. The episode today is T. Roy's pick, and the movie is
Black Phone.
The Black Phone. Look up.
and there you go, baby.
You got
Booze
it.
and Review.
But this movie is a fairly, maybe 2 years old or whatever, new movie. But my man's picked it. I'm going to let him start it off, and then we're going to bounce it from there.
All right, let's go. This is The Black Phone. Came out in 2021. Directed by Scott Derrickson. This is Blumhouse production. They have known to make movies such as The Purge, Happy Death Day, Get Out, and the new Halloween trilogy of movies. This movie stars Ethan Hawke. You know Ethan Hawke as Detective Jake Hoyt from Training Day.
Mm-hmm.
He also was in Brooklyn's Finest. He's the main antagonist of the movie. You also got these child actors. Mason Thames plays a kid named Finn or Finney. His younger sister, Gwen, played by Madeline McGraw.
Remember that name.
Exactly, because there's a little girl stole the show of the movie. Something we were just talking about before we hit the roll button. You also have James Ransone, if I'm pronouncing his name right. We know him mostly from one of our favorite TV shows, The Wire.
Yeah.
Played Ziggy Sabaka, and he also played in the new It movies. I think he was the grown-up version of one of the characters in the It Part 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is based on a short story by Joe Hill. It's based in 1978 in Denver, Colorado. And it is about a set of kids that end up being kidnapped by this person in the neighborhood who becomes known as the Grabber. And
Dope, man.
come to find out that the main kid of Finn that becomes kidnapped, he is able to communicate with the previous victims through a black phone that's in the basement of where he was kidnapped. So
A phone that is unplugged.
yeah, phone that's unplugged,
Yeah, phone
not
that's
active.
cut.
No
Ain't nobody
connection.
paying the goddamn bill on it. Yeah. And he's able
Rotary.
to communicate, and they
Rotary.
giving him kind of lessons and survival tactics on what and what not to do to be able to survive and, get away from the grabber.
Yeah, before you judge this before you judge this movie on, oh shit, this nigga talking on a phone that ain't connected.
Right.
You gotta watch the movie.
Boy.
Gotta watch the movie.
Definitely watch the
Yeah.
movie.
We critical with it. If it was on some bullshit, we would say, I would say it, Mugu would say it, Troy would definitely say it because it's his movie. He got to be really, really 1,000% honest. But yeah, watch the movie. That shit, that's the least of shit you're going to be worried about. But it ties in. It makes sense.
Yeah, it's like they'll put it in the horror movie genre, but I feel like it didn't go full horror. I felt like it stayed suspense, but it did great with that suspense thriller, all that.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Definitely watch this movie off top before we even go deep hard into it. Pause. I'll give this movie a pint, man. I meant to watch this a little while ago. I seen a movie review from some other cats that I watch on YouTube, and I was intrigued. Just got around to watching it. Definitely wanted to pick something new for everybody to check out, and I give this movie a pint.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Good. That's good. So
Good acting. The kids in the movie, you really felt for the kids. I was invested in them, and like we say, the little girl played by Madeline McGraw, she plays Gwen. Scene stiller. The little girl did her thing. So yeah, pint.
Did she?
wow. So I think even with this movie, I think it was only 2 veteran actors that I can say that well, 3 now because you was talking about my man.
Right.
So now about 3 veteran actors and the rest like kids and some people, supporting actors.
Yeah.
But again, everybody did a great job. Ethan didn't really have to do too much in this movie, and he still was the presence.
Yeah.
I would have to give this. I would give this movie a 5th.
Okay.
And the reason is the build up is good. the build up. There's things that's going to keep adding to the build up.
Yeah.
That by the time the end of the movie come, it's on point. It puts you right in the thing, and then you feel a sense of you feel a sense of winning at the end. Like it didn't have, it wasn't no dark end. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I had to give it a 5th, man.
Ooh. Well, y'all different from me. I have to give this movie a sip after I done drunk the 5th. Okay? This movie, man, listen here. It's so much. This movie had me engaged. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a big fan of American Horror Story. And if you watch American Horror Story, the way each season comes on, when the episode comes on, it's weird, it's dark, 9-inch nails type shit.
Yep.
This movie came on just like that, and like a whole lot of shit like, oh man, fuck T-Roy got us into.
Right.
But I'm gonna watch it, it was my man's pick. So it already had me engaged from that because that's my shit. I'm the type of dude that after I watched this movie, I took a nap, and the villain came to my dreams and visited me. I woke up cocked and ready, dog, after I farted. But off rip, and I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, off rip, I gave this movie a sip after I done drunk the 5th, only because you gotta drink the 5th from like 10 minutes in, because you start to realize the premise of the movie. It's set in the 70s. And this movie was about kidnapping kids, and somehow in the 60s and the 70s, kidnapping kids and shit multiple times was a big thing.
Boy.
You know, some people got away with adults. You had your Zodiac killers, you had the Atlanta child murderers, you had everybody, and then these killers were leaving calling cards.
Man.
This villain left calling cards too.
Yeah.
And when I tell you that they was black balloons, hey, that was his calling card.
Yeah.
But this movie, the costume, I even like the musical score of this movie. The eeriness. Like, you can't the way this movie came on, you can't be putting like songs from, I know they had to stay with the time, so you couldn't put like no Led Zeppelin in here. You had to put some people that didn't know what they was doing when they got into the studio, all types of instruments and shit that had no business in the song, but that's what they did. That's how it was in the 70s. Acid, good weed, and cocaine. I was about to say cocaine. Cocaine plays a part in this movie.
Oh.
Man, cocaine plays a part in this movie so much.
I think he got an actor's credit.
Yeah.
He got an actor's credit.
And he went and got lunch for all the main stars. The actual cocaine deal. But Ethan Hawke was like my man Moogle said, he didn't have to do much. Y'all know Ethan Hawke. That's a good actor. He's probably at the bottom of the A-list, but the main thing is he's on the A-list. Madeline was great.
Madeline McGraw. Yeah.
Madeline McGraw was great.
Stiller.
Finney was great. That was the main character, the little boy that was speaking to the previously killed kids in the basement that he was held upon.
Robin.
Oh man.
I liked Robin. I liked
Robin.
basically he saw my man. So, this is it's a school type atmosphere. So, you got nerdy kids, you got bullies.
You got your bullies. Yeah.
Then you got Madeline. She just was raw,
uncut.
Yeah, younger,
like that Colombian pure.
And younger than the teenagers. So but yeah, man, I like Robin, man. I like the protector side of him.
Yeah, like he said, Robin came in the movie fighting a bully. And they didn't show it, but it gave me the impression that Robin used to get picked on until he said one day, you're going to have to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
And he went and learned karate.
That's what he told me.
So when the bully was fucking with him, Robin somehow, like Daniel's son in Karate Kid, became the bully.
Exactly.
I know that's going to give me some heat. But yes, Daniel was the bully in Karate Kid. And trust me, I love Karate Kid. They don't have a shirt for the Black Phone yet. Trust me, I looked because it was on my list. But But Robin became the bully, but he was eventually the good guy because he stood up. Once he learned how to fight, I got the impression that he was bullied. And once he stood up to the bully, he was they was talking. There was a scene to where they was talking, and the bully said, "Well, I ain't gonna fuck with you because I whoop your ass." Robin was like, "Nah, I think you're just scared." So the bully swung on him. Robin kicked that nigga so hard, I think he kicked him out the movie. He kicked him out the movie, not out the frame. They had to go and get the director had to yell, "Cut." He kicked him for real and kicked the nigga out the movie. So they had to have lunch, get the bully back and shit. And Robin was in the movie. He was in the movie the first 15 minutes and then the last 10.
Yeah.
Last 10.
Give or take.
Yeah, as a voice. And he was, as T. Roy said, or Mughal mentioned, he was one of the voices on the phone. And it was so bomb that Robin was teaching him what to do. It came to a point to where all the previous kids was telling Finney that today is the day, dog. You done turned into the naughty boy. You done tried to get away now. Mm-hmm. At first, the grabber couldn't kill him because he was scared. He wasn't trying to escape. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like cussing him out. Madeline would have cussed him out. Boy. Said, "Bitch, let me out this thing." She would have cussed him out, but Finney wasn't. He was scared. This kid is kidnapped in the place, ain't getting fed, really. Mm-hmm. He was scared, so he wasn't playing again. Everybody else got killed early or...
Because they tried to escape?
Yeah, they tried to escape.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, I don't know the time frame, but all the spirits knew that since he tried to escape, the next day was the last day. Mm-hmm. Because you became the naughty boy. That was the plan. And Madeline was what was her character? I don't want to keep giving her real name.
So her name...
I forget her name.
Her real name is Madeline McGraw, but in the movie her name was Gwen.
Gwen, that's what... Gwen had a family trait of her dreams coming to fruition.
Yeah.
And she had many, many dreams of all the kids that, like little snippets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't have no dream to where, hey, he did this, this where he had this where. It was snippets. It gave clues to the cops. But
all her stuff played out.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah. This movie was intricately and phenomenally put together. But Robin was the last one that came in contact with Finney and was they had talked a little bit and mm-hmm. Robin eventually, once Robin ran into Finney in the bathroom when Finney was getting about to get beat up by some bullies, Robin was the one that told Finney, eventually you're gonna have to stand up for yourself. Yeah. It was foreshadowing, but at that time he was talking about the bullies. Robin came in there and told the bullies, hey, and next time you fuck with Finney, I'm gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck with you. And they had backed down because Robin had just kicked that nigga out the movie. A roundhouse kick too. Perfect form.
And I think he had some boots on too.
Dog, he had on some clout. You know in the 70s they had big ass soles.
No,
yes.
Yeah. He had on
Walker Texas Ranger boots.
he had on bell bottoms and a bandana.
Yeah.
And he was Latino. So.
Boy.
Yes. And he was going to him. Finney had said something when Robin finally came on the phone, like, was it that he remembered his name? Robin remembered his name.
Robin remembered his name.
Yeah, and Robin remembered Finn.
He remembered Robin.
Finn called him by name. It's me.
Right. And we concluded that Robin's memory was still fresh because he was the last one kidnapped and killed.
Yep, exactly.
So we felt that he knew a lot because a lot of the previous kids that was killed, Finney was telling them their name. And most of them was like, was that my name? Okay, well, I guess I am that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we concluded that that was the only one. Maybe we might have to go watch again to find out something else, but I don't think so. So Robin had taught him how to fight, what to do with the phone. Mm-hmm. Oh, like I said before, this phone was disconnected. So he's just talking to spirits. And I thought that was dope. That Robin came through the way he did after he was killed. The way he did, told Finney what to do. Finney implicated it along a couple of his he thought of a couple of things to do when the grabber actually came down to kill him.
Yeah.
And
Disconnected
that
wires,
was dope.
but spiritually connected.
That was
There you
dope.
go.
That was dope.
Yeah.
This movie was dope. Of course, I'm gonna say go see it, but I'm saying it with my nuts this time. We always gonna say go see the movie, come back, give us your feedback, regardless of what we give it. We done trashed movies before, and we done still told you to see it. I'm telling you to go see this one, grabbing my nuts. Grabbing my nuts.
I think I think, if you into horror, suspense, thriller, you gonna like this movie because it's a slow build. It's gonna build you all the way up. You're gonna see right off what the issue is, and then as it's just gonna go on that roller coaster ride. And I think that's when you go watch a movie, that's what you want to be on.
Yeah.
You want to be on that roller coaster ride because you don't know when to turn, you don't know when the drop coming.
This movie you want to use the bathroom first. Yeah. You don't want to leave because you would have pissed on yourself. Once the movie is 5 minutes in, you be like, God damn, I should have used the bathroom before I left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
it's a pause. You're going to pause.
Yeah, like Mugu said, the build is slow and understanding. The movie is not slow. The movie is not drained out or boring.
Right.
The build up is slow and understanding. Is a big difference than a slow moving movie than a slow build.
What made you pick this movie again?
Like I say, I saw a movie review on it. It's a channel that I follow. They do like some decent movie reviews, and I saw this, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that. So
yeah, I meant to see it.
One thing that you touched on like American Horror Story, and I feel like the opening credits of the movie had to be influenced by American Horror Story.
Had to.
How they show like the random. They play that weird, eerie sound effects.
Yeah, and like...
they show the blood running down the screen. And you hear chainsaw in the background.
Yeah, but that's dope.
Yeah, and then, American Horror Story, they fleshed the story out through like probably a span of 5 or 6 episodes. Like you just see a bunch of random things, and then things start to come together. And you're like, oh shit! Like okay, this is what's happening by the 7th episode. You like okay,
and then it's like a sensory overload.
Yeah, you like okay, now I'm really into it.
Yeah,
and I feel like
you got
that's
all
kind
this
of
at once.
It had to be. Go ahead, Moo. You want something to say about a certain situation?
I mean, at this point, I think it was cool. I mean, the daughter, his sister, Gwen.
Yeah.
I mean, she stole the show because she had the gumption. She had the testicular fortitude.
She did.
That her brother didn't have. But they were a team. Yeah. Because ultimately, she is the reason why he got saved.
Ultimately.
Because she went to sleep. And these these hereditary things get past her sixth sense, her connection with her brother was able to help the police find them. And, she just had a strong connection. So she on her bike in the rain with her boots on and the raincoat. And she looking at doors.
When nowadays these kids would have called the cops, if it was a kid like that, they would have called the cops. She went looking for her brother. They had a special relationship. Their father, the dude that played the role of their father, he did a good job too. He didn't speak that much. He was a drunk.
Abusive too.
Abusive. But his wife had died. She had the premonition gift that Gwen had. But from the father's point of view, the mom's premonitions went to the point to where it touched her mentally, and she started doing shit that didn't make no sense. Where ultimately ended in her demise. So he was. Gwendolyn had a part in the movie to where the police came to the school to talk to her because she had told one of her friends about clues that was at a scene of one of the grabbers' abduction that the police never released. So the police came to the school and was like, bitch, tell me. I can't call it little girl. Gwen, that's my girl. They came to the school and was like, yo, tell us what you know, dog. Tell us where the kids at.
Like, we didn't release that information.
We didn't release that. She was like, I was just talking. And then Gwendolyn, when they didn't believe her, she got crunk. And she got crunk to the point she was like, telling them like, are y'all really thinking that I'm the grabber? Yeah, I'm a 4th grader. I'm grabbing these big ass high schoolers, putting them in the van, this, that, and the other. I'm killing them. Yeah, you guys are freaking geniuses, you fucking dumb fart knockers. And she cussed like a sailor, had the testicular fortitude of Debo.
Right.
Nigga, shut up, little nigga, before I slap you like I did this bitch. so had the testicular fortitude as Debo. Sweet as pie, if you wasn't fucking with her, because she came and saved her brother when he was getting beat on by some bullies. So it's so many parts of this movie, man.
You just gonna like it.
You gonna love it, and we never say that. You know what I'm saying? We just say go see it. But this movie,
Yeah, this was a good one.
it's suspenseful. It's in the horror genre. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's oh man, we didn't even talk about the brother upstairs. Somebody tell him about the brother upstairs.
Man. So when the police are looking around, they wind up coming to the house.
They do.
And they speak to this guy. Now this guy, high off coke,
Crump, dog. Hey, getting it.
he got a whole doomsday schedule on the wall. He done took all the pictures of the kids and the
January
locations, and he started talking to the police like, I think I can help you guys, man.
Right,
And
had
this,
the
that, and
map
other.
with the pins in it.
Boy, not really knowing that this is the grabber's brother.
Yeah.
Not
What?
knowing that this
He's
is his
the killer's brother.
What?
And he like, oh, I can help you guys find him.
He's the
And
killer's
this, that, and
brother.
other. In this general area, he starts pointing on
Yes.
But the whole idea, this is the grabber's brother.
And the kids are in the basement.
Man.
No, but he's so crunk. His heart is in a good place. His heart is really trying to find these kids, but the police see the cocaine.
And it's
they
pumping
be
tough.
like, yeah, now he high.
Yeah.
Now he
You know
high. You know, he one of these, what they call them, couchstigators, which is a couch private investigator.
Exactly.
Yeah, so they didn't take him too seriously. He was on it. He said what general area they was in, and it came to a point. Tell him about the Kaiser Sose
His
revelation. Like as Mughal said, he had the board up. I'm gonna let T-Roy tell you this T-Roy movie. Tell him about the revelation.
Okay, so yeah, we had a comparison as far as like when he had the revelation of where the kids actually were. He, you know, like I said, he was doing cocaine on the table.
He took it in.
It took a nice
Did a
line.
nice line up 94. And he realized, like, you know, it hit him, like, you know, oh shit, like, this is where, like, the situation is happening at.
Dope.
And I think it ultimately was implied with him that he might have been a little, outside of him doing drugs, he might have been a little slow and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His brother was kind of pushed, spinning him off. The
Kind of
whole
like
story.
his caretaker, shit, taking
Yeah.
care and bringing him food and shit. I don't even think Homeboy even.
He told him
ever
don't go
left the house.
downstairs.
Yeah, don't go
Right.
downstairs. It's
Yeah.
all good. We got this.
Like, nigga, my brother, it's our house.
Exactly.
Tell me. Yeah, and he never went
Never went.
until he figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
But what you were saying with the comparison, like Critique brought it up in the review that we did a little while ago for Usual Suspects, and it was like the revelation where the Bouillon?
Agent.
Yeah,
Agent
Agent
Couillon.
He dropped the
It's coffee.
coffee mug and realized like, oh shit, like this is what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
That was the exact revelation, and we were saying, you know, before we started rolling that it might have been some inspiration from Usual Suspects.
Yeah, and that's
definitely.
And if you saw the Usual Suspects review,
Yeah.
we all know we got drunk on that movie. I think we all gave it fifths.
And make sure you go like, share, subscribe, and follow the videos. You can go watch that review that we did on that as well and
Yeah.
comment on that.
Yeah, Matt, we ain't got no problem going back. Shit,
Boy.
tell us what you think. Tell us what we missed. Me personally, I ain't missed shit from Usual Suspect. But if you do bring up something that I miss, Mughal missed or T-Roy missed, I'll personally send you a shot glass I just got from Mexico. I got like 60 of them. Yeah, I'll personally send you a shot glass, Booze and Reviews, courtesy of Booze and Reviews.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but we ain't talking about usual suspects, but I personally ain't missed nothing. I done seen that movie 32 billion times.
Yeah, but this is the episode.
This one gonna be one that I
Booze
see
and
a million
Reviews.
times.
This is the
a good one,
review
y'all. Check
of the
this one
Black
out.
Phone. T-Roy's pick. Once again, we thank y'all, man. Like, share, subscribe,
Please do.
and make sure you comment. Give us some suggestions of movies, products, music, whatever you think you would want to see us review. Let us know, okay? And
Watch your mouth on. T-Roy gave it a pint.
exactly.
Mughal gave it a
Fifth.
fifth. I gave it a sip after my fifth.
I
Okay.
give it a pint.
Huh?
You gave it a pint? Okay, yeah. Pint. I'll stick with it.
Yeah.
Hey, you still fucked up either way.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's another episode of Booze and Reviews. Thank you.
In the meantime, pour a drink. Pop in the movie.
I mean, it's pour.